much to discover.
Hey everyone, Sadeas here again playing Subnautica. In the last episode we were gathering things up around the bottom end of the Aurora, or the back end I should say, and I lucked out. After the episode was over I did a little more scrounging around and avoiding the Reaper at all costs, who came after me a couple of times. I managed to find enough parts to make this guy, the mobile vehicle base. So we're going to build that today. Then we're going to get on board the Aurora and go fix those radiation leaks so the whole thing doesn't go to pot. Before we do that, make sure you guys have hit the subscribe button if you didn't already, as well as the notification icon. That's the little bell right at the bottom right of your video, right below the video I should say. That gives you notifications of when there's new videos such as this one. So with that, we're going to get going. Another message popped up on here. In the last episode there was a message from the rescue ship coming into orbit, or they were still a week away or something coming into the system. So let's just check what this one is real quick, and we'll see. LifePod 4. Coordinates attached. Since Planetfall Pod has not sustained damage, no crew members have disembarked, 0 life signs have been detected on board. Recommend investigation. LifePod 4, I think, is kinda somewhat close by. There we go. So I'm gonna turn LifePod 3 off. We'll turn LifePod 4 on. So it's near the front of the Aurora, and that's where we're heading anyway. Before we get over there... Oh, and also that flare that I was mucking around with, I dropped down here. Originally I left it on the top of the pod, and it kept making all kinds of funky lights inside the pod, so it was driving me crazy and I turned it off. But down here I kind of left it to leave as a reminder that I have all these, and it has not burnt out. So I don't know if these things actually do or not, but yeah, see, it's even causing some weird shadows in here. I had left it on the rooftop earlier, and it made all kinds of funky things. Okay, we're gonna get you built. There's not a whole lot we can do with it yet, but we'll get it out and deploy it at least so it's ready to go. And my Sea Glide is running low on energy again, so I'm going to swap that battery out. I have a spare. Okay. And let's shortcut key you. And we'll put you right close. So here's the mobile vehicle bay. Let me on. Come on. There we go. Climb. So yeah, these little floaty guys are like constructing bots. So Cyclops and Cyclops and Seamoth. Wow. Get built by this thing, but since we don't have the schematics all the way ready, we're going to leave him there. He just floats around. We'll jump on the Sea Glide. Oh, I'm going to go dump the acid mushroom parts because I don't need them right now. You go in there, you go in there. Oh, you can go in there too. And we're going to get our butts over there. We have to go to the front end of the Aurora to get on board anyway. Now, did I remember? Okay, good. I did bring a fire extinguisher. We're going to need that as well. There are more on the Aurora, but it's good to start off with one when you get there. So we'll check this guy out and see what's going on. Have a quick peek what's down here. There's a reef back. And we have another phone call. So we'll check that later. I don't think we'll have time in this episode, but we can always check it in the next one. I hate how dark it gets at night. I mean, obviously it's nighttime, but it just like goes pitch black now in this. Bump. Oh, this one's upside down. So yes, I swapped the flare out for the flashlight. Okay, there's a way in there. Well, let's see what's going on inside Life Pod 4, and I guess I'll turn my flashlight off. First aid kit is good. Data box, what do you got? Creature decoy.
New blueprint acquired.
And the PDA. Anything else?
Integrating new PDA data.
I don't think you can even climb up on here, no. Okay, let's see what the PDA has to say. So they gave us the creature decoy, which is a missile that you can launch by hand or reload it in your Cyclops if you have the right attachments for it. And, oh, here we go. Life Pod 4, crew log. 20 Altera crew landed in area of significant alien activity, encountered predators in the Leviathan class. Highly aggressive. Spectroscope scanner assigned species designator Reaper. That's who we met at the back of the Aurora. One specimen attempted to swallow the life pod, doing extensive damage in the process. Only viable option is to make for the safety of the Aurora crash site. I have retrieved a data box with the creature decoy blueprint and have enough resources to fabricate a couple of decoys. It swims longer than the decoy lifetime, but it should be just enough to keep them busy. If you don't find me on board the ship, presume I miscalculated and save yourself. Alright. Let's get moving. Because we got some leaks to fix. Now, if memory serves, there are a couple of different entrances over here. And I think one of them you need a cutting tool to get through. Doorway. All kinds of stuff splashing around here. Alright. Oh yes, I remember you guys now.
Ship's structural integrity is low.
These little
Exploration
buggers.
is conducted at your own risk.
Another power cell. I'm chasing you? You are too. More power. Yeah, I think this is the funkier of the... Ow! Of the ways through. Good thing I have spare med kits, because these guys really start to cause problems. So that propulsion cannon we made in the last episode is going to come in handy right now. Alright, you little jerk. Just get rid of you guys. Okay, we needed to move this stuff. Now, I honestly can't remember if this is the right way to go to get into where we need to be, so we'll see. This may actually be the shortcut. I don't know, honestly. Okay, I don't think we can get through that door, but this goes downwards. I'm just gonna try something real quick here and see if we can jump this. No. Or maybe we can and I just suck at it. Take your pick. So that door that was back there is coded or passworded, so I think this is the password for it. I'm just gonna take a quick peek around. Okay, this is where we need a cutter. which we don't have yet. So I'm gonna go grab some air. There we go. 6483, and I believe both of these doors work for that code. 6, 4, 8, 3. Yay! What are you? Data terminal. Repulsion cannon.
Blueprint acquired.
Which is a little bit different than the
corruption was detected
propulsion.
on your PDA. Your technology blueprints have been updated.
Not gonna grab any of those yet. That's it, there's nothing else in here. So yeah, to go any farther on that side we need the laser cutter. Okay, so that was exciting. We gotta go through the other door. So since I got 3 of these, I'm going to use one up right now and just save a little bit of room. Maybe we can launch him into the fire. I don't know if he survived that or not, but it was kind of satisfying. Okay, running, running, running. More water. I was really hoping to find, like, food in one of those. Ow!
Caution. Scans show the digestive tracts of nearby life forms contain human tissues.
Heard you. No, lots of power cells. This is going to take several trips back and forth because I do recall there are quite a few things to get here. Another first aid kit. But if we're lucky, we'll get the rest of the parts for the sea moth while we're in here. And then we can, I'm gonna leave those. And then put a storage module on the sea moth so it can carry more, in addition to your own inventory. Battery, no, not yet.
Aurora systems are running on local reserve power, unable to remotely download black box data.
Okay, let's check this one. Aurora Engineering Drone Albert.
New PDA data.
Loading voice recognition, Engineer Berkeley. Drone gave me a propulsion cannon. Blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, which way? Administration and Cargo Bay 3. Try this way first. This might actually lead to the crew quarters. Okay, we'll grab that one just in case. Yeah, and before you step through, make sure the fire is actually completely out. Or you're gonna set yourself on fire and it hurts. Alright, that one's empty. Drop. Notes to self.
New PDA data.
This is what we need right here. 1454 cargo bay code. I'll grab that too. Oop. Cheers.
New blueprint acquired.
Something to grab there as well. Altera launches the Aurora.
New PDA data.
So this might be all their propaganda about launching the ship in the first place and how great it all is. Okay, 1454, that's what we need to remember. Need that. Now, normally if you don't have the propulsion cannon, there's all this stuff jamming up the hallway down here. If you do it right, I think it's right about here, you just run like crazy and jump and you can... It'll hurt, but you end up over top of all that stuff. I'm not going to do that. I'll hurt myself a different way. Really? You're out of power already? Oh, come on. Well, maybe it's enough for us to get through. Indeed it is. Okay. So we're through. Okay. 1, 4, 5,
Scans of
4.
damage to the Aurora do not match any known offensive technologies.
Peek if there's... I don't think there's anything back here. No, we'll save the... Look, we can walk right around behind it. Anything? Anything? Nope. Something glowing on here, maybe. No. Nothing under the stairs. Get Mr. Floodlight. I've never used these either. I don't know if they're any good. I have never bothered trying to use them. I think they take batteries as well. Cyclops engine. That's important. Okay. Good, good. Come on, be food. Okay, fine. We'll drink the water and get it out of the inventory. More Cyclops. 2 of 3 engine fragments. I'm going to take a quick peek down the hallway here. Doesn't appear to be anything back there, but you never know. More water. Nutrient block, score! That fills 75 food. So you know what? We're going to hang on to that and not use it just yet. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Anything back here? Probably not, because it won't let me go down there. Okay. Anything here? Cyclops engine, I think that's all of it. Score.
New blueprint acquired.
Now how much more of the Cyclops do we need? So Seamoth we have nothing. This is all because we got the vehicle upgrade bay, so that all filled in. Cyclops. Bridge engine. So we just need the base for it. Ow. So yeah, remember that part where I said, you know, make sure the fire's out? Let me repeat that. Make sure the fire's out. I was going to walk around there, but we're going to go the long way. Yeah, there's nothing there anyway. Alright, what do we got down here? I have my knife out because I vaguely recall there being, yeah, little, whatever they're called, biters? Those little leech things. Okay, so there's a door to fix. Seamoth Bay. Oh! Alright, we better fix this and go get our Seamoth parts. I'm gonna close that door just in case that little bugger tries to chase me in here. Because they are really hard to see. Pressure compensator, that's important for all your vehicles actually. It lets them go deeper in the ocean. So 1 out of 3. Two out of 3. Are there any more Seamoth fragments here? I do not see any. Drive room, that's the spot where we need to go. What is this? I think that says prawn. Can't go in there anyway because we need... Oh yeah, prawn bay and locker room. Bleeder, that's what you are. Ow! Little jerk. Okay, we're still doing okay for food.
Sustained internal damage during collision. Do not attempt repair without appropriate qualifications.
Am I qualified? I don't know. I'm the only person here, so... Nothing back there. Alright. So we'll go run over here. Cyclops engine efficiency module.
Local radiation at maximum tolerable level.
Okay, so there's one of our breaches.
New blueprint acquired. Containment breach repaired. Further
And what is the
breaches
blueprint?
detected.
Maybe just for that. In case we need to make more, you know, like if your Cyclops gets totaled.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Okay, good. There's another fire extinguisher there. Mental note. Alright, I guess we'll go swimming. There's lots of breaches. Here, there, and everywhere. Excuse me.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Come on, do it!
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
I have a feeling there's probably fissures. Or not fissures, just cracks all over these things. So yeah, there's one. Since we got...
Containment breach repaired.
I saw that.
Further breaches detected.
Yeah, those little bastards are down here too. Saw them swim past me in my periph there. There's 2. And we'll have to get some air.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Little jerk.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Here's one. Well, I guess the main thing is look for the sparks. Because I just realized.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches
That's,
detected.
yeah. Look for the sparks. That shows you where the repairs need to be done.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Here we go. Here's the last two. Oh no.
Containment breach repaired. Further breaches detected.
Y dos. Oh! So I suppose that means we're done in here. I guess that's all we can do in here for now because we need the laser cutter to do the rest. So, now we'll finally eat that nutrient block. Suck down another water. Can't do anything there. Oh, I see you, you little jerk. Oh, he's... Is he dead? I don't know if I've scanned these guys. Yes, I must have. After things are dead and you try to scan them, it doesn't work, so... If you've already scanned them previously, I should say. Here we go, back up the way we came in. We'll leave that fire extinguisher where it is. Well, guys are everywhere again, eh? Ow! Get out of here. Nothing else to see there. Okay. Get Mr. Sea Glide. And dive! And that'll do it for this episode. In the next one we'll go find out what the next phone call's about. Is probably another life pod. And see what else we can do from there. Make sure you've subscribed if you didn't already, as well as hitting that notification icon that was mentioned at the beginning of the video. And until next time, no disintegrations. We'll see you in the next video.